Where my puppies at? Hey, hey, Suki. Hey, Suki. Hey, Suki. Come here. I got her. I got her. Okay. Triggered the dogs. We're just going to do a quick little stream today since I'm getting ready for my mom to come over. And then Jordan's mom is coming over. So we have just a very busy end of the week. I meant to come on a live stream yesterday, like full intention. And then I was like, oh, I should even set up like the little icon thing like for YouTube. And then lo and behold, 4:30 came around and I was like, oh, I forgot to live stream. So we're saying hi today. Hello, Emma. V, welcome back, V. Sarah, you made it this time. Catherine. Yeah, you literally said, I made it this time. Alexis, welcome. Hello, hello. Oh, hello from Liverpool, England. That is Jordan's favorite soccer or football team. So Liverpool. Okay, I need to like pay attention a little bit because I just, and I mean just like 5 minutes ago, I broke down the whole setup because I'm filming a new tutorial finally. Filming some summer wear, some crochet summer wear. So Jordan helped me set up everything and then I was filming for like an hour and a half. Filming takes me so much longer than I always intend for it to. Like in theory, the clips that I need are only like 5 minutes in total, like everything. And it took me like an hour and a half just to film this. Like, why? Why does it take so stinking long? But I started filming it. I think I'm going to get a little bit more progress on it tomorrow, maybe some this weekend. But yeah, I'm so excited. I was kind of planning like things out with Jordan and kind of just like trying to see what I should be doing with my channel, what I haven't done in a while. And I have the crochet rug tutorial that I put out maybe like a month ago. But it's been so long since I put out a tutorial for like clothing. And I mean, technically the weather is kind of like in and out. It's like it was really, really hot yesterday. And then today it's super gloomy and overcast. Like it almost looks like it's going to rain. But regardless, summer is coming. So I was like, I need to get out the crochet summer tutorials. Where have I been? What am I doing? So I'm just doing like a little bit of a refocus. I like how I'm just telling you guys, nobody asked, but I'm like trying to refocus a little bit. I think I've been too forgetful with my tutorials. I just got really into like a small business videos and vlogs and stuff that a lot of the content that people find me from is from my tutorials. And I need to like go back to my grassroots a little bit. But this is like a really easy pattern, so it's going to be super, super quick. Although I will say I am using why me? I'm using fingering weight yarn. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be like a tank, like a summer tank, so it's not going to take too long. But I'd probably be like halfway done with the first panel if I was using like worsted. But like I said, it's a summer wearable, so I need this to be like really, really lightweight and breathable. Because if it's even like a little bit, I've been messing up. If it's even like a little bit hot, count me out. I just saw I made a stitch error, but I'm gonna have to act like that's not there. I don't think I'm gonna go back and fix it. I'm not gonna fix it. Just gonna pretend I didn't skip a stitch. Not crocheting, but knitting. Thanks for the inspiration to do so. Yeah, do it. Do it. I want to see what you're knitting. Sally, welcome, welcome. Tatiana, hello from Brazil. Oh, and Argentina. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, we got 40 people in the live stream. What is up, squad? V, you're crocheting again? Oh, finally, you got back to it. Yeah, take your time. Don't rush it, but not as fast as you used to. But you know what? At least you're doing it. That's what matters. Speed, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter, you know? Just like even for me today to like start a new tutorial, I was actually like really excited. I've been crocheting stuff lately, but it's not really like wearables like that. So this is like the first time I got back to something cutesy. I'm excited. This feels good. Like I love knitting. I'm still on like my little knitting streak, don't get me wrong. But I finally feel that surge to crochet. It feels so good. It feels so good in my hands. What would feel better is if this was like a sport or a DK weight, that would feel way better. I don't know if it's just me, but like when you're crocheting and you're gripping onto such tiny thread, like these fingers cramp, cramp. Ooh. Jordan's downstairs right now. It sounds like he's cleaning, getting ready for my maja. Mi mamacita. And then tomorrow, Jordan's mom is coming and staying with us. So we just got like a busy little end of the week. But yeah, I just figured I'd come on live stream, do a little bit of catch up and crochet with you guys. Oh, it's supposed to be in the 80s next week. Like that's exciting because we haven't really had like a lot of consistent sun. And like I'm literally in a hoodie every day, but 80s kind of hot. Lily, you made it. Catherine, you're knitting a sock. It's taking a long time, but it's satisfying. Oh gosh, I still haven't gotten up the courage to knit a sock yet. A lot of people are telling me it's not as difficult as it seems. I think just because it's so like tiny and tedious, I'm like put off by it. But I should just do it. But like I said, right now I'm in my, can I see my stitches? I am in my summer wearables era and summer accessories stage. So I can't be bothered. Look how cute. It's like a little bit lacy. Oh, could be so cute. Alexis, you're working on another blanket, you crazy? What? What the almost said the sweater. What is the blanket this time? Me needs to know. 2, 3. Oh, hello from France, my people, half of my people. Catherine, I haven't crocheted in a few months. Oops. That's okay. I mean, knitting is a nice little change up, right? Me always like leaning in to read. I will be honest, I don't know where my glasses are right now. I have 3 different pairs of reading glasses, and I don't even know where one of them is. I don't know. We're just going to be blind today. Oh no, Sarah. You started a sweater with fingering weight. I guess I mean, it makes sense because, summer, you want it to be lightweight. So the fingering, I get. But a sweater, my dude? Oh no. Well, knowing your speed, honestly, you'll probably finish in 2 weeks. Trying to think if I have any updates for you guys, and I do not. I don't think so. I think I mentioned it on the last live stream, but I think either today or tomorrow, I'm going to be opening up the polls for the public to vote on their favorite Advent colorways. Because I'm still getting some people here and there that are like DMing me asking about, like, oh, I'm really sad I missed the Advent and they want to get some colors. So I'm pretty sure I talked about it last time, but I will post it on my Instagram stories. And then I'll also try to remember to post it here on YouTube. But there will be like a link for a Google form. And then you guys can vote on your all time top 3 favorite colorways from the Avatar The Last Airbender Advent. And then I'll probably give it like a week or something, week or so, my hair. And then you guys can, if you want, I will have pre-orders for those colorways, but only those 3, not all 14 colorways. That would be insane. And it would also defeat the purpose of the Advent. So keep your guys' eyes peeled for my stories. I'm thinking probably tomorrow because my mom gets here in like an hour and we still have to make like lunch, have to go grab some stuff. So I ain't got time. And of course, she's bringing Mogo over. You know what's so funny is I'm still getting comments on like every other video. People won't like say anything else in the comment. The only thing that their comment says is, "Where's Mowgli?" Like, dang, you guys really came here for the corgi content. But we miss the boy, and my mom's gonna bring him today. So it's like a little family reunion. Hence me trying to get this done as fast as possible. I'm for sure not finishing this top today or tomorrow. Like, it's just not going to happen. But I need as much progress as I can. Oh, Cassidy, you're finishing. Oh, you finished the penny polo top. Oh my gosh, you got your wisdom teeth out? Oh my gosh. I got my wisdom teeth removed on, I think it was like December 30th. This was like years ago, but it was like either like on the 30th or the 31st. It was like on maybe like New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve. So my friends were like having like a little get together and like a party, and my face was so swollen. And everybody's like, "Are you gonna drink and stuff?" And I was like, "Dude, look at me." I literally looked like a chipmunk. I feel like I couldn't do anything after that. I almost forget that I had my wisdom teeth removed. Because to me, I feel like it's so common in America. But as I was talking about last live stream, I had my tonsils removed, and that was freaking invasive. My guy. I don't think I could ever go through that pain of a tonsillectomy again. That was so bad. Oh, Marie, you're working on a skirt with a 3mm crochet hook. So technically the yarn that I'm using, because it's fingering, it calls for a 325. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not gonna do that. So I was looking through my like little baggie for like a 4 mil. And I have only one 4mm, but I don't like it. So I sized up a little bit more. It's a 425 that I'm using. So I literally went up a whole hook size. But I'm gonna be honest, this is probably such a hot take, and so many of you are gonna disagree with me. I already feel it coming. I don't like crochet hooks that have, there's two actually. I have two complaints here. I don't like using crochet hooks that have like the little handle on it. I can't do it. I think where I like to grip is like right at the arch, like where the letters and the numbers are imprinted. And for me, the little handle is like right in the way of that. Like it's right where I would grip normally. So one, I don't like crochet hooks with handles. So many of you are gonna come at me. And then two, another hot take. I don't like, I think these are called inline hooks. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like how they grip the yarn. I don't like them. I prefer tapered. I keep doing that with this yarn. So I technically did have a 4.0 that I wanted to use, but just with those two like little things, I knew I was going to be fussing with it the whole tutorial and just even as I'm making it. So I just like the really standard, basic aluminum hooks, like no grip, just like literally just the tapered head. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Okay, Alexis. Like, right, this is called the inline, right? I can't do it. I don't even know how to describe it. It just, I think for me, one, like the inserting into the stitch doesn't work how I want it to. And then two, the inline grips the yarn in such a way that is like too much. Am I computing? Is this making any sense? What kind of live stream is this? For me, inline is just not it. Mm-mm. I will be a tapered girly until my passing day. And I know that there's like different reasons to use an inline versus a tapered head. I remember seeing like a reel, I think, on Instagram like a week ago or something, and it was like, you're using your inline hook for the wrong project or the tapered one for the wrong project. I don't care. I use my tapered for everything. It's really just like a personal preference, but yeah. Me and the classic aluminum hook, best friends. So all of that to say, technically, I would have been with you, Marie. I would have been using a 3 mil as well, but I didn't have the hook that I wanted. So this is what we're doing today. And for me, still, a 4.25 is pretty small. But like I said, it'll be worth it in the end. Like the outcome, it's going to give me what I want. And, you know, to get what you want, you got to work hard. You can't just short circuit everything. So I'm putting in the labor of love now. I don't know if it's just me too, but whenever I'm like crocheting in pure silence, like I don't have TV on or music or like a podcast, I don't have anything, it's just silent. As I'm crocheting, I hear like sound effects in my head. So as I'm like stitching, this is so nerdy of me. Why am I exposing myself today? But like as I'm like crocheting, I'll just be like, I don't know why. I just hear it in my head. Anyone else? Nah, just me. Am I alone in this? Oh, Lily, I saw your order. You ordered it in Duchess, right? The mohair in Duchess. You want to make a flowy knit top similar to the one that you dyed. to see. Oh my gosh, that would be so pretty, the mohair, and it's just, like, gonna be like a little layering piece. I'm dead. You're gonna make this sweater. Catherine, you do not like pointy crochet hooks like Susan Bates. I know. I grabbed this hook. Oh man. So I meant this is like kind of off topic, but this was last, so like a year and a half ago, 2022. In 2022, I was working on, so it was this, what are they called? Like the online classes, instructional classes. I was working with these people. It's not Skillshare, but similar. Okay. So I had like this whole thing and I was recording and filming classes for them to put up on their site. And for one of the projects, I needed a 4. So I went to the store like literally the night of before filming. And this is the only 4 that they had. And that's why I grabbed it because I was so desperate. They didn't have any standard. What are these? The boy. They didn't have any boy hooks. So out of sheer desperation, I grabbed the Susan Bates. I made it work, but the whole time I was filming it, I was like, this is so disgusting. I was like, this doesn't feel right at all. And then that was, if you guys remember, that was the project that ended up getting scrapped. After I had finished filming everything, I was actually, the way that it like worked, they wanted me to edit, like they wanted my style of editing for one of the classes, and then they were going to edit the other 2 classes. So I was like maybe like a quarter, like a third of the way done editing one class. It was supposed to be like an hour and a half. Okay. And there's like 6 or 7 different videos. I had just finished editing like 2.5 of them and I sent them to them for like peer review and suggestions and stuff. And the people were like, oh my gosh, we love it. This looks great. And then they're like, but hold off because we don't know what's happening. And I'm like, what do you mean? And then lo and behold, I'm not allowed to say, I literally have a contract. I cannot say the name of the group, but I am allowed to say that the project got scrapped. I was so butthurt. I was so sad. I was so sad. But that is my super long story about how I even came to own a Susan Bates hook. I will not be caught slipping again. I should honestly either just like give this to someone or throw it out or like donate it because I never touch it. Ever. I never touch it. Tay bird, Tay bird. The inline hooks drive everybody bananas. JT, welcome back. Oh yeah, they do cause splitting. Okay, Cassidy, we have an alternate opinion here. Let me read this. I'm not going to put you on blast though. Cassidy said, I can't with the aluminum hooks just because my hands get too sweaty. You know what? I can't blame you for that because my hands do be getting sweaty. I'll literally just like, and then get right back to it. That is why we need 4, 3, 4. That is why we need the perfect temperature. Okay, we need the perfect ambiance and aesthetic and setting when we're crocheting. Because if it's like too hot and like your hand starts to get like moist but not sweaty, you have like too much grip on the hook and like too much grip on the yarn. It's a whole thing. We need the right temperature. And that is my TED Talk. I don't even know what this live stream has turned into. Sometimes I just be saying the most uncalled for shit. But I will give you guys a heads up. This is going to be a rather short live stream because I have to get going soon. But probably give like another 10 or maybe 15 minutes. And then I got to go adios. But I don't want you guys to be appalled when I have to get up and go. But thanks for taking time out of your day to join me in this TED Talk uh, trivial trivial live stream. Oh, and another thing that I finished filming, was it this just like a couple days ago? I made the dog sweater tutorial and I wrote a pattern. So I don't know when that's coming out quite yet because I still have to edit the tutorial, but I have finished writing out the pattern. So maybe I already have a video scheduled for next week. So I might have the dog sweater tutorial out the week after. But it's so fun. It came out so cute. And also made me kind of sad because the sweater that I made for Suki this past week is so much bigger than that first sweater that I made for her. She's grown too much. She looks like a full-grown dog now. She doesn't even look like a puppy anymore. That's where she hangs out when mama's working. Okay, we have another opinion. Let me hear y'all opinion. V said, same. Inline hooks bother me. Oh, Etimo red hooks? I don't think I've heard of those. JT. I was almost going to say ambidextrous, but that's, versatile. You're very versatile. You use both. Ugh. I wish I had the patience. Like, honestly, they're probably not a terrible hook. I think I'm just so accustomed to this one. But I see a lot of people like on Instagram, and I've seen tutorials in the past on YouTube where the instructor was using an inline. I'm like, dang. I feel like that's an extra skill. If you can crochet efficiently and fast with the inline, I don't know. I can't remember what the first hook I used was. I'm pretty sure it was a boy though, so that's probably why I'm just so muscle memory with it. Hmm. Stash box, hello. Fatey, what do you do for freelance? What kind of work do you do for freelance? I don't know if I mentioned it yet in the last live stream because it's relatively recent. But you guys know how Jordan has been like going into like corporate offices the last shoot. I mean, technically he was working last like 2 years. He was working like at corporate, but then he had like freelance on the side. And then like the last couple of months he was strictly corporate. But now he as well is in the freelance club once again. So we're all back to making our own schedules. Fun. It's stressful, but it's also super exciting to be a freelancer because on one hand, you can make your own schedule and like you decide what you want to do with your time. But then on the other hand, you have to like balance so many things, and I'm always constantly worried like what I'm putting my time to, is it the right thing? It's hard. And then also like you have to completely make your own schedule. Like you don't just get work handed to you. You have to really, like for photographers, you have to make phone calls and you have to have meetings with people and you have to like reach out and do marketing for yourself. And it's like, it takes a lot to be a freelancer. See, I don't even know how the topic got onto this now. Oh, I'm looking at freelance, that's why. Okay, Rachel with an opinion loves The clover hooks, I think I've used clover maybe once. And then a couple weeks ago, I bought a clover hook. I haven't used it yet, but I bought it in I think it was a 1.5 or a 1.75 because I showed you guys a couple weeks ago, but I was working on that filet crochet and I wasn't sure if I was going to use, I think it's called like the crochet 10 thread, but I ended up using the crochet 20. So that clover hook is kind of just sitting in my bag, but I paid like $10 for it. Oh, oh, it's my mother. Oh, mom wants coffee. And you guys wonder where I get it from. How funny. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry. All right, we're at the 30-minute mark. I got like 10 minutes tops in me. I didn't even see this comment. JT said it sounds like your crochet hook is a lightsaber. I think that's what I hear in my head. It's like vroom, 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 vroom. If that's what a lightsaber sounds like, golly, I don't know. Oh no, too many chains. This is so nice. This is so like lightweight. This might be my go-to tank top for summer. I didn't even tell you guys what I'm using, but I'm using it's Jody Long in the Delish line. I love it. I really love it. So this is actually the Delish is 50% extra fine merino and 50% silk. And when I first pulled this out of the bag, it literally reminded me of the new base that I'm carrying, the 50/50 silk and superwash. It just feels so, like it literally feels like silk. And I was a little bit worried when I was first just kind of like playing with it being like 50%. I was like, how much? Like it's not superwash, it's just like extra fine merino. So I was like, maybe it is superwash. But like upon first feeling it, I was like I'm kind of like playing with it like this. And I'm like, there's not like, there's like no stretch. And I was like, dang, how is this going to translate into the top? And then once I worked up like one whole row, it's actually like super stretchy. Like I don't want to do it right now to stretch it out. But I was like, wait, there's actually stretch in this. So I'm having fun with this one. New pattern, new yarn, or new tutorial, new yarn. Oh my gosh, it just feels so slippery. But it has like the tiniest, teeniest, tiniest like little halo. Oh my gosh, it's gonna feel so good on my skin. So good. I know, Sarah, oh, you're gonna geek out when you feel this silk. I haven't had time to start the project that I dyed my silk yarn for, but it's so good. And I'm glad that you got it in a DK. Like sport weight's cool too, but like with the DK, you can really feel it just because there's more surface area. I just packed up 2 orders this morning right before I started filming. I think after the weekend, like maybe Monday, is when I start dyeing the April colorways. And to my surprise, Sarah, nobody has ordered Lotus Pond because you and I are both like, this is the prettiest colorway. So I thought that was going to be the fan favorite. No one is interested in Lotus Pond, which is crazy because it's my favorite one. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll just dye some more for myself. I will note though that with the Delish, every now and then, if I'm like not paying attention, I will split the yarn. It's very easily remedied, but there's like an initial split. Hmm. It happened right there too. Oh, I just did it again. Maybe I'm not paying attention enough. And then I know I keep saying it, guys. I know. I put a little bit more time into like trying to really process what the next advent is going to be because I need to like get a head start on it for summer. Hello, I feel like I'm already behind. I thought I would have already had like everything planned and ready for pre-orders by now, but my mental was not there. So I'm giving myself grace and I'm giving myself the time. But I'm pretty positive that by the end of next week, pre-orders might not be open, but I'll at least have a more, I wouldn't say super specific, but a more thought out color palette. But I'm excited. I'm so excited for the summer advent. I think I want to do, I don't think I'm necessarily going to be following a pattern for the next advent, but I might try to make like a summer dress, kind of like A-line. I don't know yet. That's very still planning stages, but we'll see. There's just so much to do, and I just don't have the time. Oh, Ruth, thank you. Yeah, we're loving the new place. We're loving it. Suki loves it too. Is she leaving? When did she leave? Nobody told me. Rose, the only hooks I use are the Susan Bates hook. I tried the boy crochet hooks, and they make the yarn split for me. Very interesting. I guess it just kind of depends on like the style and how we hold our hooks. Very much depends on like the angle that we're working, you know. Luna, will I make hooks again? I'm sure one day. I'm not going to say never, but right now my focus is like not there. They are really fun to make. I was actually thinking about them a couple days ago and I was like, should I? And I was like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'd rather put my time into the tutorials again, some new patterns, and then just really crack down and focus on advent and colorways and dyeing yarn. So for now, no. Maybe towards like the later half of the year, we'll see. We'll see. But like with where I live right now, I don't really have privacy to do the hooks because doing the hooks, like a huge part of them is grinding them. And like at home, I would either sit like in my backyard where like none of my neighbors could see, or even like my front yard. But here I have a balcony, but a lot of people can see like straight into what I'm doing. And it's also very loud and very noisy. So it kind of just doesn't work the whole process is limited here. So I'm not sure, to be honest, when I'll do hooks again, but I know that eventually I will. Oh man, I love how it's turning out. Arrow lover, hello. Yes, JT, post that update of your project from the Advent. I need to see people's creations. I think I've only seen maybe five or six projects. So I have no idea what the other like 20 people are making. I haven't heard a peep and I want to know. I need to like be in your business. Sarah said, what? Lotus Pond is very pretty. I would get it if I wasn't forcing myself to quit buying more yarn. Asher, hi Asher. Send me photos of your Advent project. Hello, Bella. Oh, thank you. I'm working on a tutorial right now. I'm trying to get back on it. I realized how much I had really taken a step back from the tutorials. I think it just got really old for me. It's also very time consuming, like to just film the one angle over and over. And like even as I'm editing it, I'm just like watching the same thing over. It got old. So I took quite a bit of a break from it. But we have the dog sweater coming out soon, the dog sweater tutorial. I have this summer tank tutorial, and obviously I have not started it yet, but the next tutorial after that, I'm planning on doing like a men's tank for summer, also like a unisex tank, same. So we have a grip coming out, a grip. Labiba, hello. Oh, you've been watching for over a year. I'm very curious how long you guys have been peeping toms on me. How long have you been watching the channel? Like I know some people in here are like literally this is their first time coming to the live stream, and then others are like, oh my god, next month is going to be 4 years on YouTube. YouTube is so much work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started. Asher. Asher has half of the sleeves left and ribbing left to do on the Advent sweater. Hey, you're getting there. You're getting there. How far was it in that progress photo that you tagged me in? Like a week, 2 weeks ago? Were you were just like up here, right? I think. I don't think you were on the sleeves yet. Oh yeah, V. Yeah, V, you've been watching for a long time because I started the channel during the schmandemic. I don't know if that word is still censored here. But that's when I started it. 2019? 2020. 2020, excuse me. Yeah, V has been here for so long. Cassidy, you haven't started your Advent yet, but you promised yourself you will after finishing your sweater. Okay. I'll be patient. I feel you. There's whips. Do it when you're ready. I'm just like so anxious to see the FOs. I need to see what's good. That's crazy. So many of you guys have been here for so long. Jennifer said 4 years. Hey, Rose, welcome. Okay, yeah, this is your first live stream. See, we have people that have been here for probably almost 4 years now, and then some people who've, like, maybe, like, a week. Asher, the last progress photo you had you just split for sleeves. Okay, that makes sense. Sammy's been here for a year. Bella, a few months. But you binged the old videos. You know what's funny is, like, sometimes I look back at, like, the really old videos and I'm like, "Oh, like, sweetheart, like, we could have done better." Like, it's all, like, a learning progress. But every now and then, I'll, click on something from, like, way back, like, my first year, and I'm like, "This video is a banger." Like, I'm surprised, like, some of them are, like, very entertaining, and I'm like even for me, like, I've seen them, I, like, edited them, and it's probably, like, over 2 years now, but every now and then, like, I'll go back to check, and I'm like sometimes I'm like, that wasn't good." And then other ones, I'm like, "I need to bring this back." Cass. Oh, you found my channel last year? Miri! Miri has been here for a minute too, since the crop top tutorial with the open back. That's crazy. Yeah, you saw me when I had my super long hair. Oh, man. Yeah, that crop top, that was under a year, I think. I had I think I had my channel for under a year. That's so crazy. All right, guys, we're at the 46-minute mark. You know what that means? It means it's time that I say my goodbyes. Alexis, you found my channel right after the community cardigan. Oh, that one was so fun. Yes, I still have the cardigan. It is in my closet. It's just so stinking hot. Like, I can't wear it that often. Okay, I was around 50K subs. So that was after my trip to Tulum with Jordan. I'm trying to think. That's so yeah, so like yeah. So I was like 20 yeah, I was like mid of 2020. Oh, thanks guys for like the little flashback. That's so fun. Oh, Mary, the mermaid bra. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That is such a fun pattern. It's so gorgeous and like it's fast. It's fingering weight yarn, I think too. But that pattern was primo. They killed it. I forgot I made that video. Okay, guys, I gotta get going. I'm being called. I'm being summoned to the lunchroom. So I got to jit. But it was fun. I'm sorry it was shorter. Hey, at least we had a live stream this week, okay? I didn't miss it this week. I'm gonna try again for like Wednesday or Thursday next week. But yeah, here's the little bit of progress. Not too shabby. I think I did like 3 rows. Look at her. She is fun. She is lacy. She's the moment. Ugh, it's just so, it feels like nothing. It's so lightweight. Okay. Progress shot. This is what we got done today. Thank you guys for coming. I know I keep saying it. I feel bad for cutting it short, but I have family coming. All right, everybody, drink water. Stay safe. Protect your hands. Keep crocheting or knitting, whatever you prefer. I will tell Mowgli that you guys say hi. I'm seeing him in an hour. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, bye, Asher.